Hey guys, this is Dr. Brown with drbrownsmusic.com. We're going to finish up our video series I've been doing. This is the third of three. We discussed already the title Tactics to Build Success for Novice Male Singers. These are your beginning guys, which for us in high school, that's most everybody. But I want you to build on those first two. This is steps 3 and 4 in this video. So step 3 is sprinkle in musicianship and harmony skills as you have opportunity with simple literature and listening examples. Start with thirds and fifths to discuss building chords and discussing harmony, chord progressions. I don't recommend rounds for beginning male groups because their range is so limited, and usually rounds have more than a fifth jumps in them or something. So they are a good harmony building skill, rounds in general, but I just don't recommend them. It's been my experience, you may be different, that the rounds don't help my beginning boys a lot. Now the girls are different. That they, a lot of reasons. One, they're smarter. But anyway, but don't worry about rounds too much for the beginning boys. I just don't think they're as beneficial. Get them excited to sing. Show a few videos. There's a lot of YouTube content out there from barbershop groups. There's recent international competitions that you could show the winning choir. Not all of them have 80-year-old men in them, so some of them would be relevant to your high school groups. Other choirs that you could show, there's some fantastic ones on there. The most recent one that I saw was a group of guys from inner city Chicago on America's Got Talent. St. Leo, I think. Props to you guys. They were fantastic. So I'm going to put those links in there for you to look those up. Get them excited about singing. Show them that, hey, if you do these things we're talking about, this is what can happen. When they've developed some, there are great resources at barbershop.org. There's one hilarious video I'm going to post called "No One Sings Higher Than Me." You need to watch that one, but maybe that's your own time. You don't need to show you guys, but still, never be too proud to ask for help. One of the most amazing things that I had in the beginning of my career was a barbershop choir barbershop harmony group near me in my high school setting, and these guys would come in and volunteer to work with my boys. This was just a huge amount of help. So sometimes if you look at barbershop.org, you may find a local chapter. When my guys got excited about it, we did do a international barbershop competition down in South Florida one year, and they just loved it. Had a great time. We finished third in our division. So step 4. So literature is the next step. Don't overshoot with your beginning boys. Again, a lot of what we're doing at this phase is building confidence, not necessarily ability. If they don't believe they can do it, they are a lot less likely to try. You'd rather have them start with easy and have success rather than struggling through a difficult piece that won't sound as good. Let me say that one more time for you. You'd rather have them start with easy and have success, again, building their confidence, rather than struggling through a difficult piece that won't sound as good. So there's some resources I'm going to post. J.W. Pepper has this book called Simply TB from Heritage Music Press. This is a reproducible e-print book, and you can pull out the songs you think you guys might like. You can try it without wasting a lot of money and time, waiting on shipping and stuff like that. So just my experience there. Also, I have an older book that I use called Experiencing Choral Music. All right, so yes, this next one is a shameless plug because, as you know, my drbrownsmusic.com, I have some arrangements on there. Now, most of those arrangements that I have are the ones that I wrote specifically for my boys. A lot of them because, I don't have any high tenors, so I'm going to stay away from that. Let's not try to go above middle C and see how they do with a TBB piece, and the tenor is really a baritone part, but we call it tenor. So I've got different arrangements on there. It's just a few to point out to you. My Mother Told Me, which is an old Norse folk tune. This is a really fun piece the guys can get into. They can beat their chest as they're doing the Viking kind of stuff. And it has, all you need is one good bass soloist to do the bass solo, and the rest of it's pretty simple. And you can stop in the middle, or you can attempt to do the Norse verse. There's one or two verses in English, and then the last verse, I slow down the tempo as if their boat is ascending into Valhalla, and they do a Norse verse. So it's a pretty cool thing. My boys love it. So you may want to try that one out. I love sea shanties. I've got Dead Horse, which, you know, the title you have to explain, but it's a great sea shanty. A couple of winter and Christmas tunes, O Tannenbaum, Gaudeamus Igitur, which I arranged. The original version is TTBB, and I arranged it TBB. I have one with the piano company as well, if you don't feel confident with them doing their stuff a cappella yet. Just look at some of those things. I've got some cooler things for SSAA groups, as well as I got a jazzy tune on there. That was my first attempt at a cappella jazz. So anyway, love for you to put your comments in about looking at the website. And I don't have a ton of literature on there, but what I have, I think will help you if you're on this site looking at this video. Okay, so also please send me video links. I put on the music the email address and stuff that you would send to me. I love watching recordings and seeing your choirs perform the music, so it's really encouraging. So we got some popular songs that we can use also as warm-ups. I've seen this at several different conferences in the last few years. Warm-ups are just that, and yes, I'm as bad as the next guy is about doing the same warm-up all the time, every day. Once you kind of find the warm-up that does the things you want, like breathing, breath control, consonants, vowels, it's kind of hard to find those other warm-ups that fit what you're trying to teach your students. But I do encourage you to find some popular tunes or popular songs, especially with your boys groups. The octaves don't matter. You're just trying to get them to sing and sing out. Remember I told you about my fellow last episode? Took him a year and a half to learn how to use his diaphragm and sing out, and he's doing great now. Songs like I'm Happy by Pharrell Williams, Use Somebody by Kings of Leon, Bad Moon Rising, an old Creedence CCR song. Bill Withers has a couple of great songs that the guys like to sing with. Ain't No Sunshine is a great one. My favorite one is probably Lovely Day. And talk about teaching diaphragmatic breathing and breath control. When you got to hold out that a lovely day forever, that helps them learn how to breathe correctly, right? But they have fun doing it at the same time. Hurt by Johnny Cash. This melody utilizes basically an octave range, so it's making it pretty easy for them to sing and for you to play. One of my favorite tunes that my groups have done in the last 10 years or so, Plain White Tees has 1, 2, 3, 4, which is a really cool pop song back in the day, and it's still relevant to them, as well as it's very simple for them to sing two-part. There's a 3-part arrangement of that as well. That's also J.W. Pepper. I forgot the arranger at this point. Maybe I'll stick that in the comments. Also a great pop tune. We've used that in our fundraising stuff when we do singing Valentines, and the boys go around and sing 1, 2, 3, 4, and we rake in some money. So anyway, this is video 3 of 3. I hope I've helped you with the steps that we've gone through. Again, 3 was sprinkle in musicianship and harmony skills. Number 4 was literature. Don't overshoot on literature complexity with your beginning boys, particularly. Make sure they work into that. So I'm going to post this stuff, my links and everything in the comments. So please comment back. Let me know what you think. It's been a pleasure to speak with you again. Hope you enjoyed this video series. If you did, please like and subscribe and share with your choral buddies what I'm trying to do here on the site. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you.